My job as an outreach worker is to link in with anyone who's homeless or at risk of homelessness. We would usually start at about 7:30 or 6:30 in the morning, and we walk around the streets or we'll drive around the city finding people who are sleeping rough. So either we know where people are or we look at new spots. People tell us where they are as well and we can go and visit them. So usually when we approach people on the street, we would say where we're from, who we're working with, and just say that we want to make sure that people are okay and just checking in with them. And we would try and build a relationship and approach it that way, that you're respectful approach and just very gentle. And for us it's important to just listen and build that relationship so there's a bit of trust to maybe come into the service and use the facilities and just treat everyone as a human being and just, you know, learn about their story and learn about who they are as a person. I think homelessness affects people in many ways. Mentally, obviously, I guess people feeling anxious and low and scared and just sadness. You can see that in people's eyes, you know. Sometimes we would visit people in tents on the outskirts of the city, and sometimes we'd find people there and sometimes not. When people are outside the city, we might try and ask them, could we drop some food or some clothes, and would like to not come into the centre for paperwork. We can meet them somewhere else, even for a coffee, and do stuff outside as well. Most importantly, we can link in with people and have a chat with people and just see where people are at. I started in Simon about 8 years ago, and I was a volunteer. I came from Germany and I was down in a residential house in Tiernanog. I then moved on to the shelter as a volunteer as well, and then started as a full-time worker after that. I think when people first come to the door, they can have a lot of things on their mind. They might have had a really traumatic experience recently, or just a lot of things that they need to sort out. And I think it's really important that we take that weight off people a little bit. The most pressing needs of people coming into the day centre is probably warmth, food, having a shower, clean clothes, and maybe there's some medical things that need to be looked at, and just a friendly, familiar face that says hello. My hope is for people who are homeless that there will be more housing available in the future. That's how it should work, from people going from rough sleeping into their own homes, and we can be there as workers to support. I'm hoping to stay in Cork and stay working with Simon, but also just stay in being part of the community. I love being part of this community and giving back to people here.